Hey, what's up guys? This is Kay from Lunarlight Games and thanks for dropping back in. Hello and welcome to our channel. If you're new, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Help us keep growing our channel. Anyway, we are back again with another session of Diablo 3, Season 31. I'm kind of running music at the same time right now, so excuse me if I sound like I'm not exactly all there. Mostly because I can't even hear myself sometimes when I'm speaking over the music. But we'll try our best. So let's go ahead and start. Alright, we already have Chapter 2 completed. I'm going to go ahead and try to run through a few activities for Chapter 3. And hopefully we'll complete Chapter 4 afterwards. I think we could definitely get it done in this session. It also kind of depends. Let's go ahead and start with the first one and then we'll move our way down. So we need to go over and complete a Nephilim Rift.
Are you ready?
This is going to be very, very easy. So I switched over to Spotify, from Spotify over to Apple Music. And it is pretty nice, actually. Do let me know if the music is bleeding over into the regular audio. I know for sure after testing Spotify, my usual volume levels don't really bleed over, but Apple Music is an entirely different beast. Alright. Get rid of these enemies really quickly, and then we can move on to the next activity. We can't use that thing.
My essence is too low. I must wait.
Do I not have my... No, I don't have my explosions. Why don't I have that up? Oh wait, never mind. Explosions are set to R1. My muscle memory is still thinking I'm using my leveling build. They're gonna go down pretty easy. So I've been debating whether to continue using our current build or whether to switch off and use the Legacy of Dreams variation. I don't really want to contend with the stone gauntlets, but at the same time, building out the other build properly is going to take much more time. Come here, everyone. Sweet. Everyone can go down here. But yeah, based on my initial observations, it seems like the Legacy of Dreams build is far easier to gear up. That's also a plus for me because I want to get this season done and over with soon. I'm gonna have to go back through the VOD later and check to see if the music is alright. Actually, hang on. Let me switch this down a notch. I mean, it's still kind of loud to me, but that's slightly better. Alright. What do we have to contend with? Go down, everyone. Thank you. Alright. We can skip through the rest of this and head down to the next floor.
The world can abide you no longer. My essence is too low.
So far, so good. I need to start popping some of these enemies more regularly. That way we can just keep moving. This has been relatively easy. I think we got more than enough power. The real test, however, is trying to see how we can get past, oh, say, Torment 4. We need a ton of items for this build. Not all of which I'm certain that we can get in 2 or 3 sessions. I'll see you guys later. See you guys later. Pop, pop, pop. And I think that's it.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
And the Rift Guardian is easy as pie. It didn't stand a chance. And I think that's going to be it for this Rift. Let's head back and let's claim this. What does that do for us? That's chapter 3. And what do we get there? Rift roll? I don't see... Oh, that's this thing over here. We completed that. Let me see if I can get a weapon socket. Do we have enough money, though? That's the issue. You know what? I need to empty my inventory before we do anything there. Got way too many items. You know, this is a good item to give to our teammate. At the same time, I mean, we can definitely take advantage of this thing right now. So we'll slot it in there, and later on I'll give it back over here. That's going to be okay for now. Do I have anything else? Not as far as I can tell. Our follower, You can have that. And this one.
A lovely piece.
Alright, we're probably due for a long grinding session for... can I? No, I can't switch this out, can I? Lightning damage is fine. Vitality, we could probably switch that one out. Actually, no. Resource costs. We don't even spend resource all that often. So I'm gonna see if I can re-roll this one and grab a socket. Please, give me a socket. We're probably not gonna get it, huh? No, never mind, we got it. Cool. Since we have that, let's go ahead and make a very nice emerald. Ah, crap. Spent too much money. So on the plus side, we did another one. Let's go eliminate Magda and Belial, and then we can do a couple bounty runs. Where are you, Magda? There you go.
It is with some reluctance that I write on the 7 lords of hell, for they are the greatest of the demons, and even whispering their names seems to poison the air around me. They are divided into the lesser evils.
The gods have answered my prayers.
Help us! You can't leave us here!
Of course not. I shall free you.
You bet your bottom dollar I'll lead you. If all you want to do is speed run through the seasons, just avoid them. It makes no difference.
I need essence.
They'll be fine. They'll just be poked and prodded. Nothing new. Thank you for that. Alright,
Not
Magda.
enough essence.
Say goodbye. That didn't take very long at all. Now, after Magda is Belial. And since we're here, we might as well complete the season. Or not the season, the bounty.
My essence is too low.
So recently I've been having some issues with my PS5. And the way it seems to be very slow at loading apps now.
My essence is too low. Your death nears.
It seems to be tied to your internet connection.
I understand so much more.
I had to go back into the menu and rebuild the database because it just simply wouldn't stop slowing down on me. But thankfully for now, the problem seems to have dissipated.
I need essence.
But right now, I don't know. I would really hate to have to replace this PS5 already.
I cast off these petty illusions. Behold, the true vision of the Lord of Hell!
My essence is too low.
Come on. There we go. That's over and done with. Now, on to our next task. All we have are bounties left over, so let's go ahead and complete the rest of these here. This is going to be among the more monotonous things that we do.
Belial, Lord of Lies, is the most elusive of the seven evils and is a master of
need
deceit.
essence.
It is said that he manipulated Asmodan into revolt against the prime evils.
Oh, by the way, let me go ahead and slot these points in.
This began the burning hell
That's pretty cool.
civil
Weakness
war, which
consumes
Congrats.
ended with the dark exile of the prime evils to
Let's see, what new item did we just pick up? Well, regardless of how weak this item is, I'm going to go ahead and just slot it. Mostly because we want the extra boost in power anyway. Despite that item being slightly more powerful,
our mortal realm.
did you happen to use it with your altar, or are you still saving up? Sweet. Yeah, so thanks to that extra legendary, we can one-shot enemies now. Let's hope that holds true.
Need essence. I must wait.
Maybe I shouldn't have wrote off the effects that reduced our resource cost, because now I'm finding it harder to sustain our summons. Or we might need a workaround. Say goodbye.
My essence is too low.
Gotta eliminate these guys, and then let's move on over here. Cool, cool. This map is on the long side of that. I don't think we're even in floor number 2 yet, so why am I still here? All we need to do is skip floor 1. Whenever we get to it. The hell? There we go. Oh, by the way, I should probably mention this, but GameStop recently has been terrible with getting games on release date. I got the new Paper Mario,
Weakness consumes you.
but it hasn't come in through the mail yet. So far, the shipping info is telling me it's going to be here by Saturday. That is extremely slow. I was hoping to have the unboxing video up either today or tomorrow. But I guess we probably won't even have it up until maybe Sunday or so.
Would be pleased.
It's a huge pain for me because if I could get that video out sooner rather than later, they'll help me out more in terms of discovery. Not much I can do unless I want to go out and go to the nearest GameStop and buy the game and then cancel the other order. But then I'd have to make double trips.
The grave beckons. My power has grown.
I mean, the local GameStop here isn't even that far, but I just prefer not shopping there. Did we miss anyone around here? 3 more enemies. Never mind. I guess they're somewhere over on this side. That little shadowy area that we didn't get to. No, what the hell? Here we are at the end, and no, never mind, we skipped them. That's 1, 2, and... I don't see number 3. Never mind, that's it.
I am returning to town.
Let's not go there, and instead let's go over here. I guess while we're here, let me go ahead and eliminate that one key guardian. Guardian.
Weakness consumes you.
Yeah, being able to reduce our resource costs is very effective. It actually worked out better than I thought I was going to.
My essence is too low.
There we go. By the way, we need to pop that point in. Give me your key. Sweet. Got that and got that, and now let's continue on over here.
Save us! Don't
Alright.
let us down! Someone help us!
Where is our bounty task?
To get out of here!
I think... Oh, never mind. Still got these to take care of, and then you...
I must flee!
That's another bounty completed. Now over to Actually, let me clear out my inventory. So yeah, we're gonna clear out our inventory and then we'll continue with Bounty 4. Or is it Bounty 3?
Thank you for coming.
Wait, didn't we? Oh, never mind. We didn't complete all the bounties here, I guess. Still, let me go ahead and throw away all my stuff. I need only one more... Yeah, one more... Or no, two more. Two more legendaries. Looks like we're eliminating all of those. Let's slot that away and then give me some gems. Oh wait. Make one there and make one here. Perfect. We got one more here and then we have to move on to Act 3.
Your death nears. Give it more time.
Take that, everyone.
I need essence.
Wait, hang on. What torment level are we playing on? I think we could probably boost up to the next level. Torment 2. Well, so far so good.
The grave beckons.
None of them can hold a candle. That's pretty good. Our Curse Aura allows us to eliminate enemies automatically whenever we're in range, and whenever their health pool falls to a low enough level. That helps with eliminating enemies with no work on our part. Cool.
I never imagined such a creature.
So what was she saying? Never seen an enemy like that before? Give me that. There we go. I'm gonna hold off on going back to Tyrael, and let's do this for a brief second. On the plus side, we'll get some keystones. Any more enemies around here? There we go.
Give it more time.
Ooh, free items. Sadly, not the ones that we need. We need a pair of bracers and another offhand weapon. What sort of ring is this? I mean, it's pretty powerful. Yeah, why don't we slot it in?
I need to go back.
Laura,
Yes?
why do you keep glancing over at Kadam?
Well, you have finished.
There we go, give me my reward. Good, good, good. We got royal rubies. Let's drop all of those, and then... what other legendary can we slot in? Okay, nice. This is an item that we want. If we're going for that Tragul build, we'll possibly use it. Let's up these, and then... I don't think there's anything else that we can slot in, can we? No. Everything can be tossed for now. Now, give me that gemstone. We're gonna socket this over here. Oh, and while we're at it, since I have another... yeah, since I have another slot, let me go ahead and put in another legendary. What do we have available? Mutilation Guard and Bane of the Powerful. I guess we might as well use that. Also, since our attack power doesn't make a difference right now, I'm going to use a Gem of Ease. That should be good. And that leaves us with the Nagel Ring.
New goods today. Please look.
By the way, what other power can we extract right now? We don't need that. Don't need that. No. We can't use that one. This one... nah. This one can be cool. A Zirath. No, we can't use that one. So let me use the Lost Time one. Thanks to this year's, or not this year, but this season's special effect, we can take any, yeah, so this season's theme allows us to take any legendary power in any socket. So now we have numerous new build varieties. What do we want though? You know what? Oh wait, I'm already equipped with that one, so let's pick up Lost Time. And there we go, we have our third power cubed. That's gonna help out.
Weakness consumes you.
Let's see, is this even working? I mean, it seems to be. Oh, what do you know? We're already done here.
I am returning to town.
What a bummer. I was hoping that would extend for a bit longer.
Are you ready?
I need new bracers.
I didn't even know
I
had
cannot
that
afford
thing.
that.
No new bracers, so let's try and upgrade one pair. Sweet.
Quite.
Doesn't really matter. We'll take it anyway, and then I need an offhand weapon.
Hello there.
Shoot, I don't have any. Well, then, I guess we're not going to use this for now. I'll have to wait for the next go around. Let's trash all that. And now let's move on to Act 3.
The demons are insidious. They will stop at nothing in order to seize this keep and all the world with it.
You know, as a kid, I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to pronounce that name over there. The one to the left. I always thought it was pronounced Aloysius. No, that's not how you pronounce it. It's Aloysius.
The grave beckons.
It stumped me for the longest time as a kid. I mean, as a kid, and you've never had anyone pronounce words to you, I mean, how would you really know unless someone taught you? Cool. We got the bone rigger. Or bone ringer. This would be helpful if we actually use command skeletons. Alright. Let's go ahead and find more enemies.
I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Bull Kathos, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage.
That's not the right way.
You will make a fine corpse.
So I think that's every slot covered. We now have plenty of power in order to get up the next couple of rifts.
The grave beckons.
I mean, which we can probably get started on. You know what? Let's do that. Trying to do these quests over here is going to... I mean, not these quests, these bounties might take us a while. And I'm in no rush to complete any of that. This, on the other hand, this is going to help improve our drops, so we can shoot up the torment levels.
My power has grown.
Going up torment levels is a higher priority than completing bounties. Bounties will be completed no matter what.
Do not fear the end.
Shooting up through the torment levels, though, takes a lot of farming. So you should get these done whenever possible. If you have a partner, though, finishing up the bounty runs is no issue at all. You could do one and let your partner handle the other one.
The grave beckons.
Hell, it doesn't even have to be the same act either. So you could complete like Act 1 and let your partner complete Act 2 and then switch off as you go. I love that we kill enemies so quickly that it actually screws up our build. Because there's no way for us to slow down and rebuild our resource.
All must serve the sun.
There we go. Say goodnight, y'all. This might even take us up to Torment 5. Who knows? Eliminate everyone right here, and then so yeah, depending on whether we get the set item first or if we can build out the Legacy of Dreams, I'll have to make a decision on how we want our build to proceed. I wish there was a way for us to auto-pop our corpses. Maybe there's some way we can do that using our curse. Sweet. No one's gonna stand in our way. Sometimes that's not always a good thing though, because we can't really sustain our power output.
Weakness consumes you.
There we go. Actually, that was a weird scenario back in the past. I think there was a monk build or some such or other where the build just wasn't very good if you were playing on lower difficulties, because you couldn't sustain any of your resource or your powers or even your cooldowns without killing enemies, or hitting enemies I should say. So the higher you went up in difficulty, the more sustainable the build actually was. Which is really counterintuitive. Basically, it thrived off of being weaker.
The Rift God!
There we go.
You have triumphed.
Got a scoundrel token, and gotta figure out what other gemstones we want. I'm gonna have a look at my build. So for our build guide, what do we want here? Did I close my... Yeah, I don't see my build guide. Here we go. So yeah, I definitely exited out, but let's see. For our gear and gems, which ones are we using? Oh, what do you know? We actually have one that we need. Zai's Stone of Swiftness is definitely what we want to go for. But hang on. What if we go for a different build and... Let's see... So the Blood Nova with the Legacy of Dreams. Hang on. Do. Okay, Tragul, where are you? That's strange. Well, based on Icy Veins, it's telling me to use the Tragul build with, I think, Death Nova or Blood Nova. Yeah, Tragul Death Nova. So with Tragul's Death Nova, we want... Excuse me, this is not loading in quick enough. Yeah, so we'll take Zai's Stone of Vengeance. You know what? I'm gonna hold off on upgrading the Legacy of Dreams. I'm gonna use that extra chance though here.
Prophet did not mention the board.
And then we're gonna upgrade Zai's Stone of Vengeance. Only because we have more guaranteed rolls on this stone than the other one.
I am returning to town.
Well, let's see. If I go over to maxroll.gg, yeah, the Legacy of Dreams Death Nova seems to be up higher than the Tragul one. Let's see, what sort of gems do we need? Okay, so I guess we're using Bane of the Trap, Bane of the Stricken, and Legacy of Dreams, or we're going for the Legacy of Dreams build. Zai's Stone of Swiftness can be ignored unless you're doing groups.
Excellent.
Rathma has blessed me.
Since I don't have much of a choice, we'll
I cannot afford that.
stick with Zai's Stone for now. I don't think we can even use the Scoundrel token, can we? That's new. Yeah, we can use that thing. The Luxurious Bauta. Oh, what do you know? Since we have a new set... Yeah, we have a new set thing. Yeah, so with a new set helmet, let me go over and sacrifice it. We don't exactly need it right now. So, how are we to do this? Let's see. I'm trying to figure out which of the upgrades do we need for the thing here? All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then this is 4. Yeah, so we're gonna take this path down here. Let's upgrade this one. And yeah, we're gonna sacrifice this helmet. That leaves us with the next upgrade, and we need 20 Forgotten Souls. We're gonna need to farm some legendaries for that. Alright then. I think we have plenty of legendaries here that we can melt down anyway. I don't think we need exactly any of these. These can all go. Same thing here. With that as well. However, we're going to keep the Dragool Scales. And the Dragool's Claws. Wait, hang on. Well, Rathma's Macabre Van Braces we could probably keep. Now, how many Forgotten Souls do we have already? I probably eliminated my entire stash already, so that's a bummer. Trash everything here and pray that it's enough. Ah, crap. We're low by 5. Alright. Do we not have an extra socket? No, we don't. Maybe I can add one. Let's get rid of this one. Oh man, never mind. We don't have any diamonds. Yeah, it's gonna be too expensive to make any more there. I don't have enough here. And no, we don't have enough, do we? Nope, not enough. We're gonna slot in all these topazes in our armor. And then, do we have a spare? Yeah, this will work. Yeah, we'll have to hold off on that one. And then...
You look like you could use a new item of, indeterminate usefulness.
I think we have one for everything right now, don't we? Well, in that case, now if I decide to go with the Legacy of Dreams build, what items do I need here? I need a Leoric's crown, an iron rose, The items for this build is very weird. None of the items I'm looking at seem to be very easy to get. You know what? Let's go ahead and roll for the stone gauntlets.
See you soon. I cannot afford that.
Well, we didn't get the stone gauntlets, but we can upgrade these items, but no, never mind. We don't have enough. Boo. Well then, let's go ahead and shift on over to GR20.
Done.
Prove your...
The name of the game here is to get through it ASAP. So let's do that. Whenever possible, we're just gonna pop groups like that. It's way easier to pop groups using Corpse Explosion than it is to use our archers. Nothing else over here. Let's move on. Can we get this done in 5 minutes?
Decay and rot.
What would really be fun right now is to have a whole group of enemies just converge on us. Maybe we can just pop everyone like that.
This world can abide you no longer.
Just like that. Do. Yeah, seeing as how easy this is with the Legacy of Dreams, I might as well just stick with it. I think we'll clear Torment 16 long before we get all pieces of the ghoul's weaponry or item set. There we go. The way forward is probably on this side, right? That's the hope. Let it be true. Let it be the way.
Most impressive.
Yeah. Alright, so 10% more.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Yeah, it's a huge bummer. You can't exactly trade those items. Oh hey, we got Bane of the Stricken.
I'm here to help.
That's actually one that we want to. Oh no. There goes that one. And there goes that one.
I need to go back.
Well, I suppose we'll just work on Bane of the Stricken.
You have
My power has grown.
I appreciate the offer, though. Alright, that is over and done with. I'm gonna take this one out, and then we'll sock it in Bane of the Stricken. So of the gems that I'm currently seeing, Bane of the Trapped and Bane of the Stricken is pretty much required for both builds. So yeah, Bane of the Stricken. The only one that's not really guaranteed is Legacy of Dreams. That one will flip over depending on which build you're going for. Oh hey, a new Petrified Scream. I'll just stash that in here for now. The rewards are going to be a lot better if we wait. Do I still have something here that I didn't put away? Oh, right, that gem.
Let's see what happens, shall we?
I guess I might as well hold off on doing that for now. I still have 2 more keystones, so let's keep rolling.
unleash.
Awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, there's only so much you can augment your items. You can't continuously increase the power. The maximum that you can augment your items with is a level 150 gem. Though getting a gem like that is a struggle in and of itself. Realistically though, a level 125 gem is all that you really need. And then if you're really looking to push the greater rifts, then you can work your way towards level 150.
Your death
If you're going for the Legacy of Dreams build, you don't necessarily have to use set items. Just as long as you understand which equipment synergizes with what.
all must Serve the cycle.
There are definitely best-in-class slot items. Excuse me, best-in-slot items. So you can get away with some less than efficient builds, but yeah, unfortunately, after a while you will be forced to use some of the better items if you want to keep going up the greater rifts. But that's the nature of trying to make the best builds possible.
Can abide you no longer.
So long as you're comfortable running whatever build you want, it shouldn't be much of an issue. Every build granted can eventually get to Greater Rip 150. It just depends on time and luck. Why luck? Well, some enemies are weaker than others. Perfectly understandable. That's just the nature of Diablo games. Most folks don't actually try and push the greater rifts, they just play for
The night embraces you.
whatever progress they can make. It's only if you're really looking to spec out into the max ranges that you take the most efficient build. The same thing is also true in Diablo 4, where the most ideal builds aren't like 100% necessary to enjoy the game. Oh, okay, so we got that one. Damn it. Didn't get that one.
Returning to town.
Well,
My master would take
Cool. Couple more points here and there.
pride in this.
You can't use any of those. We cannot use that, so I'm going to break that one down.
Such a brave soul.
Yeah, T16 is perfectly doable with any build. As long as you have, excuse me, as long as you have enough patience to build out your Paragon points, you should easily make it to T16. Beyond T16 is where things very much get hectic and dependent on builds. Oh man, I don't have enough of that. I think I have one more key, so yeah, we can push as far as T6.
prove your...
Let's keep it going.
Are closing in. Raise your weapon.
There's a lot of flexibility in the game for T16. That's not even considered the end game stuff either. if you're playing solo, running up to around Greater Rift level, I guess 100 or so, or not even 100, around 75, that's perfectly doable. But then it takes much more specialized builds to get up into the 80s and the 90s. And then once you get into the 80s and the 90s, then you need extremely high quality equipment to get even further. I mean, just based on my own experience, I've only ever made it up to around 128-ish, 130-ish. And that's not even accounting for like the most ideal weapons. That's just based on what I've been able to invest, like the kind of rolls that I've been able to get throughout the seasonal run. But yeah, definitely around 125 is a reasonable expectation to hit. Any higher than that and you're really looking to perfect your items. Like, I mean, getting primal items versus just your regular ancients. Though you should never really discount any of the, what do you call them? The ancients. Some ancients are better than primals, depending on the build and the role. The Iron Rose. I think that's one of the required items I need for my Legacy of Dreams build. You probably wouldn't go wrong using it. So, primal items are perfectly rolled gear. Even though the fixes are kind of random, they have all the highest possible stat rolls in that category. So if it has like a vitality roll on it, it has the highest possible roll for that category. It's at the upper range. Ancients, though, only have one guaranteed perfect roll. Primals will have every half affix rolled as high as possible. But then again, they're also random as well, so if you don't get the right rolls in your primal, you might as well not even use it, because then your ancients might have even better rolls, making it a better item to use.
The world can abide you no longer.
There we go. Almost done here.
The Rift Guardian is here.
I wouldn't discount them if you had them. If you have primal items, save them. Why do I suggest saving them? Because you need them for your altar.
What do you need?
Oh hey, we need this. we're definitely going to take this one.
I need to go back.
I think you need a total of like 4 or 5 different primals in order to
I
complete your
understand so
altar.
much more now.
Scythe of the Cycle. Let's see, do I need this one or not? No, I don't think this is one that we can use. I need Funerary Pick. Yeah, Funerary Pick and Iron Rose are the best in slot items for our weapons. Well, too bad then. We're gonna need more farming. On the other hand, I could probably just break this down. Oh, that. That function here. This will take any of your legendary items and then promote them into a primal item. So for example, if you have something like this right here, the Fulminator, and you want it to be a primal weapon, you then go down to this option here, and you get primordial ashes from breaking down your primal ancients. So break them down, add the blacksmith, you'll get the primordial ashes, take them over here, and combine them with your legendary item, and then you'll get another primal item. It's one way to recycle primal weapons or items. Excuse me for 1 second, I gotta take care of something. Alrighty. Excuse the interruption. Just had to go take care of something. Anyways, let's get back to it. Alright. Now, yeah, so as I was mentioning earlier, if you have a whole bunch of primal items that you don't really need, and they're not the right fit for your build, and you do have some legendary items that are a good fit, you would then take those primal items, break them down, pick up the ashes, and then bring them back to the cube and then combine them using the legendary item that you do want to be a primal item. And that's how you eventually go from having like 3 or 4 different primal items that you don't really have any use for, and then making them useful. Granted, though, it's kind of rare to find primal items unless you're farming for them very vigilantly, which might require that you run and speed farm for items like hours on end. Yeah, no, it's perfectly understandable. Most seasons that I've run, I've never actually gotten enough of those items to even do anything with them. And that feature was also a brand new one that was brought over after the altar was created. Let's see, do we need the... You know what, I'm going to take out Bane of the Stricken, so we can slot in Bane of the Trapped. Bane of the Trapped is far more useful. This one, though, will be helpful if you're looking to fight the Guardian Rift bosses. Excuse me, the Rift Guardian. Sometimes I get those names interchanged. The Rift Guardian bosses. If you're taking a long time to eliminate them, then Bane of the Stricken will help increase your damage over time, since you keep hitting them over and over. Alright, so... what am I doing here? I don't think I have any more keystones, so I'm going to go ahead and up the difficulty. Where am I? Somewhere around 7? That should be right. No, not quite 7. We're at T6. So I'll drop it back down a notch. And then we're going to go ahead and complete more bounties. We're still doing pretty good damage-wise. That's good to see, though. Did you happen to rebuild your database?
My dearest Jonathan, I hope this letter finds you well, and that life at Bastion's Keep is not too difficult. Arthur is growing up to be just like his father. I'm happy to hear you'll be back in time for his birthday, and I'll be praying every night
Not enough
for a
essence.
safe return.
I pretty much had to rebuild my database too. For whatever reason, I can't seem to load into any of my other games.
The children of Bull Cathos settled in the northern steppes, an area that is now known as the Dreadlands. Theirs was primarily a nomadic and tribal culture, though they had a few permanent settlements such as Cesseron and Harrogath. A group of revered former warriors known as the Elder Council ruled the barbarians.
So, for example, for me, if I try to use the PS button and get into the command menu or whatever, if I do that, then if I try to bring up the switcher or even the controls for the mic and the headset, it takes forever to load in. Almost as if there's no connection to the online segment. And then if I try to bring up my game library, it just won't load into the games at all. Like, it'll show me the startup screen for the games, but it won't actually allow me to either start them up or download updates or something like that. And then if I try to switch over to something else, like getting into the main menus, it just flat out will not work. Either it'll take forever to load in, or it won't load at all.
It's good that you've come along. Our lads are fighting with blades held to hilts by bits of string. They need better weapons if we are going to survive. Watch my back while I work.
And so it would keep doing that, and then eventually I went back and rebuilt the database like twice. The first time I was trying to download Apple Music and it would get stuck at a certain percentage and it wouldn't just download. So it took me forever to figure out that was what I was supposed to do. Still, that's the first time I've ever had to go through that workaround.
And done.
In all the years I've had my PS5, I've never had to do it once. I don't believe so. Fire damage is kind of specific. It has to be labeled under your skill. Either under your skill or your weapon. If you don't see it though, it likely isn't fire damage. Oh, hey. What up, Mr. Goblin? Well, you didn't really drop anything for us. Oh, really? Which ones are they?
Serve the cycle.
I probably shouldn't go this way. There looks like some other side area over here that I have to clear first. Oh wait, never mind. I just realized this isn't level 2. Instead, let's just force our way down. It matters very little if we kill these.
I have long waited for this knowledge.
See you guys later. Right, that's what I figured. Those poison pools are always going to be the death of you unless you figure out one way to dodge them. Usually it's just teleporting away. Oh, I hadn't even considered those. I thought they were a different effect. Alright, so floor number 2. Gonna make sure we eliminate all these enemies before moving on. That'll cut down on the backtracking.
This world can abide you no longer.
Sweet.
I need essence.
Also, just a quick heads up,
Weakness consumes you.
because I have so many things going on the next couple days, I might not be streaming nearly as often. Because there are a couple family events, not to mention Memorial Day weekend.
Radma has blessed me.
Our video output might be on the lower side, at least until we get back into June. There are a couple graduation events I have to attend. And of course, Memorial Day weekend. But I'll do my best to get on here or there.
This world can abide you no longer.
Not to mention there are like 2 or 3 graduations that I have to get to. One for my sister and one for my brother. Not to mention all the parties that go with them. So yeah, it's going to be a busy couple of weeks. Tis the season. Do. Let's not worry about these enemies right now. Now, as far as summer events go, this time of year for summer is always my favorite. I agree for the high school graduations. They're not nearly as exciting as they make them out to be. College graduations, though, are a different thing.
Decay and rot.
Help me!
But high school graduations, well,
Is this my blood?
there isn't really much you can do other than, you know, hang out in the stands while the kids are getting their diplomas. For the college ones, at least you can go somewhat crazy. You know, decorations and all that. Not to mention the parties afterwards. where, you know, you can actually do something and you're not just hanging out with kids all day. Yeah, it also depends on how big your graduating class is. We have like 3 separate high schools in town. Used to be only like 2, but they have 3 in just one town. And well, for our graduating class, it was like 550 something odd students for just the senior class. I shudder to think how big it is now, especially since they built that other high school just recently. The local high school graduation over here is set up in a quad. There's nowhere else to go but the quad. I just hope there are enough seats because seats were always a big issue. It's not like you can bring your own seats either.
The grave beckons.
Otherwise there would be a ton of lawn chairs strewn out everywhere. Even worse, it's set outdoors, so there's no shade in that quad. If you're sitting in the actual seats, you will have no shade whatsoever. But if you want shade, then you aren't going to get any seats.
So much more now. The night embraces you.
Yeah, the kind of seats that we have are all plastic. I mean, it's not much of an upgrade over wood. I don't think any of our graduations here in our town are set up indoors, aside from maybe one, but that one's a big if. My local high school is set outdoors. I think the one across town is also outdoors as well. And the one that's even further uptown is also outdoors. Our schools here are just simply not set up for outdoor activities. I mean, not outdoor, indoor activities, I mean.
Do not fear the end.
I mean, it's not so bad when it's cool, like, say, when it's in spring. But then once you throw in summer, and our summers can get really hot, well, good luck.
Decay and rot.
Like, it'll be 90 degrees in April. I think last year was even worse. It got, like, near 100. That was like 95 degrees or something like that.
Do not fear the end.
Yeah, we don't live in a cool area. And our rainy season is like one huge stretch from, I guess, November all the way up until the end of March or April. After that, everything from like May all the way until maybe mid-November is nothing but sun.
My essence is too low. This world can abide you no longer.
Yeah, 3 months of rain is not a whole lot.
That needs to recharge.
Little wonder why we were in a drought for like 3-4 years. Okay, so I almost got this bounty completed.
My essence is too low.
I hear more goblins.
I have long waited for this knowledge.
Possibly.
My essence is too
It's
low.
relatively easy to avoid getting hit by those skulls. Just make sure you cross at the right time.
My essence is too low.
I haven't really needed to use any of this bone armor. So far we can tank most hits. That might not be true later on, but for now that's fine. Let's go ahead and clear the last one.
The grave beckons.
The worst part about that is that there's only so many legendary amulets.
I haven't heard from the Herondrum we sent to the your deeds
And
should be
because you have to
rewarded.
roll through all of
Please,
them
take this.
alongside
You
all
have
the other
finished
items,
all the bounties.
the chances of getting one of those guaranteed is very low.
There is no room.
No room, huh? I do not need that. Alright, that's another... Yeah, rolled topazes. Amazing. Why the hell did we get 2 of these? That was strange. We got another item over here. What does that do? Nah, this ain't gonna be any use. We want the dainties. Yeah, dainties binding. I wouldn't worry too much about the Kanai's cube. If you're playing on a non-seasonal character, that cube will carry over across all of your characters, so even if you complete the entire set list for your, your Necromancer, if you switch over to any other character class, it's going to be incomplete. You're always going to be chasing after the next one. I suppose I don't need this. It is a fool's errand. But more power to you if you feel like completing all of it. The real challenge is trying to complete all of these things over here, the challenges. Not the seasonal challenges, but the core game challenges. I think if you complete every single one of them, you get some sort of special set of wings. So far, I've completed around 71%. There's a lot to do. Not all of which I've completed, as you can see here. You need to beat some of these enemies on co-op games, and also you have to complete all these other random events as well. Yeah, you need to complete all these in a co-op game. Big whoop. I haven't even done like the entirety of the set dungeons either. The crafting side though, I've almost finished. What am I missing here? Craft items have each of the following 13 properties. I guess I need to use the... Yeah, I need to use the Barbarian and the Wizard more. Never got that there. Do. In the past, I would say use co-op simply for completing bounties, but now you don't even have to do that even. Alright, I think I have everything I need for the altar. Yeah. The next node we want is this one over here. Oh crap. I'm gonna need all those items in order to unlock double bounties. Well, shoot. That's gonna be a while. So what am I currently doing? We need to do Act 4 and 5. Of course, we gotta slay Odag. Why do we have to kill Queen Aranea? Well, these aren't too bad. And we need to continue doing more bounties. So let's do... Where's Act 3? Oh. Let me go over to the stone fort and take care of this enemy. I'm not going to bother with the keys yet. We'll get an easier time getting the items once we hit up maybe P12 or something. That doesn't mean we can't go over and complete some of the other tasks as well. So if you're stuck on like chapter 3 or 4, just move on to the next chapter. Do the other ones and then come back. There he is. That's over. I'm not doing that one. We gotta go over to this one and let's eliminate... Let's go take care of Rakanoff. The rewards do get up once you've hit the higher torment levels.
My essence is too low.
The game's simply encouraging you to keep pushing it. Keep going as high as you can. The higher the better.
A powerful enemy we have laid low.
Let's go find our good friend Rakanoff. At least we don't have to go kill Iswal.
This world can abide you no longer.
Do. Oh, by the way, if you want a fun challenge, where is it? I got one particular portrait I want to use. Do I not have it here? Weird. I could have sworn I had the rainbow one. Strange. I mean, I have all the other ones I've earned over time, but it seems like the only one that didn't carry over was the rainbow one. That one might be character specific. If you're running, say, an eternal character, a non-seasonal character, I mean, definitely go and try to get the plans from Iswal and make that one thing that will allow you to go into the Whimsydale or Whimsyshire town, and then you can get the cosmetic portrait. But I think it's tied to your character because I don't see it on mine. I could have sworn I did it before. That is not the funerary pick, is it? No, it's the Hand of Despair, which we can't even use. Iswal has a rare drop. If you're looking to get into Whimsy, I forget if it's Whimsydale or Whimsyshire. But if you use that plan and construct the item, you can also teleport into that rainbow world. And you can have either a chance at getting either the cosmic wings or the other thing, the rainbow portrait. I'm still trying to get one of those funerary picks. I have not gotten one yet. Maybe later on down the line.
I need essence.
Do. That.
Decay and rot.
Based on the changes for this season, I have no doubt that the funerary pick is the best weapon in slot for our character, the Necromancer.
This world can abide you no longer.
Take that. Now, if I'm lucky, maybe there's a rainbow goblin around here.
All must serve the cycle. I have long waited for this knowledge.
Nah, who am I kidding? I am not that lucky. That was a very quick bounty.
I'm unable to get it open.
We didn't even have to go that far.
Decay and rot.
It's always nice to find one of those rainbow goblins.
You will make a fine corpse.
But I guess since you already have the cosmic wings, it's not, you know, the greatest thing in the world anymore. I can't believe I never got that thing. Not even after all the time I spent that one season. Did I not? Oh, I didn't clean that one. Well, we won't be getting that extra drop.
I understand so much more now.
I screwed up there. Does not matter though. We're only here to complete the bounties.
The Angiris Council is comprised of the 5 Archangels who hold dominion over the High Heavens. They determine the laws by which all angels must abide. Each of them embodies a pure aspect of creation. Valor, justice,
Not
hope,
enough essence.
faith, and wisdom.
I wonder if we'll ever get to see more of Diablo in Diablo 4. I just hope Activision doesn't go the way of Call of Duty's storytelling model. Well, not Activision, Blizzard, I mean. Because the way that Call of Duty tells its story now is very obnoxious. There are the events that happen in the main story campaign, and then there are also the other side stories that happen through the seasonal content. So just because you finish the main story campaign doesn't mean the story's finished. you're expected to keep up with the DLC and the multiplayer in order to see all the story. And it pretty much caused me to stop caring about Call of Duty Modern Warfare's story. I mean, I was all in it for Modern Warfare 2019, but then after they did it for the seasons, I was like, you know what? It's not worth paying attention to it. Where are all the monsters? That's another bounty done. We're finally getting to the point where all the major releases announced from last year are all done and over. I think the last major one is Paper Mario. And then I think starting either this week or next week after Memorial Day weekend is when we can finally start seeing some new announcements. It's going to be interesting to see what gets announced because I don't think there's a whole lot.
Do not fear the end.
It's almost like 2022 all over again. Back when all the major announcements for 2021 were about games getting released in 2023.
Go now.
And so 2022 was kind of weak.
Weakness consumes you.
And then suddenly 2023 hit, and then everything came out that year. I think the last time there was a year like that was maybe in 2017 or something, where pretty much everything good came out that year. Yeah, I believe it was 2017 and 2019. Those were some pretty good years for game releases. Time to explode everything. So many bodies popping. Oh, you know, this is actually on the slower side.
All must serve the cycle.
I really don't know how you're supposed to get 300 kills off of that. Okay, so new gloves. Ooh. Can I use this? Yeah, I can for now. I don't think I'll take it though. Let's head back to Tyrael. I've heard some folks were able to do it in a 4-player co-op room. Well, I guess we can slot in everything. Stash everything away. Stash that away too. Now about our gems. I finally have some money, so let's do some upgrades. More importantly, let's start with the rubies. We only need one ruby. That's going to go in our headpiece, and then we need some emeralds. Probably don't have enough of this, huh? Nope, not enough. We'll have to make do with this. Now, for our topazes. We only have enough for one. By the way, how many pieces of the set do we have? That's 1. 2. With that third one, we can also re-roll it into a different set piece. Alrighty. What to do now? I'm hoping. Oh, by the way, I never picked up that thing, huh? Let me head back real quick.
The world is... You have finished.
What have we here? Please be a ring of royal grandeur. Nope, this is a pandemonium loop. Which is not good for us right now. We don't get any benefits from using ancients yet. Oh, what do you know? That's another requirement done. I think we'll complete the first 4 chapters tonight, and we'll leave it at that. I think you're guaranteed more of a chance to get it by the time you hit T12 or higher. You get the maximum chance at T16 though. But definitely try for T12 and higher. Let's see. Shoot. I think I might have to take a break now. Yeah, never mind. Well, I did say I was going to take the rest of this time to complete the rest of the chapters, but I gotta take a dinner break right now. So... yeah, I'll just leave this stuff for next time. We only have one more thing left to do here in Chapter 3. Chapter 4 is going to be quick. The real challenge will be over here. We gotta do more grinding on this. This is no problem. T1 is already completed. Same thing here. We'll wait for this one once we get all of our items in. This one can be done right now. Same thing here. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna end this session here. And I guess I'll be back later. I know last time I said I was gonna be back, but I ended up having to do some other things. Sometimes I really shouldn't make promises I can't keep. But, well, just make sure you guys turn on the notification bell to catch whenever we go live. Well, anyways, if you're over on YouTube, please like the video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Let me know what you guys think of our journey so far. Share this video out wherever you guys can, and also if you have yet to subscribe to our channel, make sure you guys do so. Check out our playlist for our previous play sessions, and also hit the notification bell. Excuse me, not the notification bell. Make sure you guys hit up our channel to check out some of our other videos and some of our other gameplay. If you're over on Twitter, follow us at twitter.com/LunarlightGames. Over there you'll find deals, discounts, as well as news stories about the gaming world, as well as odd giveaway we run from time to time. Check out the pinned post for more information, or hit up our hashtag LunarlightVault. If you'd like to support our channel financially, you can do so by dropping a donation over at paypal.me/LunarlightGames. The link will be posted down below later. But if you're looking for other ways to support our channel, you can do so by making sure you guys watch our videos. I know a lot of you guys out there tune in from time to time, but based on my metrics, not a whole lot of you guys are viewing the videos, so I don't know, just putting it out there. And also, make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you're over on Twitch, follow us at twitch.tv/LunarlightGames, and don't forget to hit the notification bell across all of our platforms to get updates as soon as they're made available, or to catch whenever we go live. I'll try to be back, but, you know, until then, we'll see you guys next time, and I hope you guys are doing well.